She smiled in court while telling everyone I was an unstable husband, but she didn't know I had already handed the judge the proof that would end her lies. I'm Arjun, I'm 34, and I work as a civil site supervisor in Pune. My life used to be painfully ordinary in the best way. Long shifts, dust-covered boots, and evenings with my 6-year-old daughter falling asleep on my chest while my wife scrolled on her phone beside us. I thought stability meant silence. I thought loyalty was invisible. I was wrong. The first crack came quietly. My wife started coming home late, always irritated, always accusing me of not doing enough. If I asked where she'd been, she'd sigh like I was exhausting her. If I tried to be affectionate, she'd flinch. I told myself marriages had seasons. I told myself work stress did this to people. I ignored the nights she slept facing the wall, phone clutched like a secret. The truth didn't explode. It leaked. One evening, while fixing my daughter's tablet, a message popped up synced to my wife's cloud account. A photo I shouldn't have seen. Her laugh. Someone else's hand on her waist. A caption that made my stomach hollow. I sat on the floor long after the screen dimmed, feeling like the walls were breathing in and out without me. When I confronted her, she didn't cry. She didn't deny it. She looked relieved. She said she deserved happiness. She said I was boring. She said I made her feel trapped. 2 weeks later, she moved out and filed for divorce. That's when the real damage began. She told everyone I was controlling, that I was emotionally abusive, that she had escaped me. She filed for full custody claiming I was unstable and unsafe. I walked into court for the first hearing feeling like a criminal who didn't know his crime. Her lawyer painted me as a volatile man hiding behind a calm face. Friends stopped calling. Her family blocked me. Even my mother asked me what I'd done. What no one knew was that I'd stopped reacting and started documenting. I pulled phone records. I recovered cloud backups. I saved emails where she planned trips with the man she said was just a colleague. I logged dates when she left our child alone to meet him. I didn't yell. I didn't threaten. I just collected the truth quietly, like bricks. The turning point came during the custody hearing. She sat there confident, hand on her lawyer's arm, telling the judge she had always been the primary caregiver, that I was absent, that I had anger issues. I watched the judge's pen move steadily, and for the first time, I felt calm. When it was my turn, my lawyer submitted the files. Not with drama, just facts, dates, screenshots, hotel receipts overlapping with nights she claimed to be with our daughter. Messages where she coached her affair partner on what to say if questioned. A recording where she admitted she'd accused me of abuse to gain leverage. The courtroom shifted. Not loudly. Just enough. The judge asked her questions she couldn't answer without unraveling herself. Her voice cracked, her confidence drained. The narrative she'd built collapsed under its own weight. By the end, the judge granted shared custody, reduced her alimony claim, and ordered a full financial review due to evidence of manipulation. Outside the courtroom, she didn't look at me. Months later, I learned she'd lost her job when the affair became public. The man she'd risked everything for disappeared the moment consequences showed up. Her family distanced themselves. The life she thought she was escaping into vanished. I didn't celebrate. I focused on my daughter. On rebuilding a home where laughter didn't feel like a threat. On learning that dignity isn't loud, and revenge doesn't always look like fire. Sometimes it looks like patience. She tried to erase me by rewriting the truth. I didn't fight her with anger. I fought her with reality. And in the end, that was the only thing that stood tall.